So here we have to pass what? Base class instance reference. So before this constructor creation, you have to create what? Base class object. Okay, so first let us create that base class object. Let it be base b equals to new base, getting new base of, let it be data as 63. Base class is having a constructor which is parameterized constructor having argument as int. Observe here, that's why 63. What happened at memory? Base class constructor created with the data as 63, getting, and it is referring with b, getting. Now that b pass here, okay, that b same object reference I am passing here. Now what happens here? That base b will be used for initializing a class object member, getting. Now observe here, because of this one what happens? A object created, getting. Because of this one, a object created having instance member as what? Int j equals to 3, 6, and base b equals to initially not null. Observe, this b value only I am passing. Let it be 1a, and let it be this one also 1a. I passed here 1a. This 1a will be passed here, getting. This dot b, this b will initialized with 1a. Observe here, because of this statement, this 1a has been assigned to b. That b only I am using here, getting. B value will be assigned to b. Now b value is what? 1a. This one will be assigned to this b. Don't get confused. Try to observe the pictorial things, it will be simple, getting. And if you are getting any compile time errors, try to check whether it is a correct syntax statement or not. Than that, nothing. This is the trick to write your own code, okay. Observe, now b has been assigned this dot b. Now this dot b means what? A. Here within this constructor I am calling this. So within this class, this object only this object, this class object reference only this will contain, okay. Now here this dot b will be assigned to what? 1a. So this one is referring this object, getting. Yes, we have formed a container object with contained object data. This is what, guys, okay, contained object, getting. This is what? Container object. Now observe here, let me assign this reference. Let it be 2a, this reference to one of the variable called a, okay. Now this a is referring this one, okay. Let it be a, okay. The same explanation whatever I have given earlier, okay. Now observe this part, okay. Now observe this part, okay. Now call the deep cloning method, okay. Of course I want to call the deep cloning method on this a object. Let it be a deep cloning method. Still I didn't develop this class deep cloning. This is meant for this one. By taking this one as an advantage, we are developing that one. Observe, a dot deep cloning, okay. First let us go and develop deep cloning method, okay. So let us develop the deep cloning method, okay. Observe, public, let it be the return type for this method object, okay. Public object deep cloning, okay. Observe this part carefully. Now I have to create, if you call this method, you have to create what? Observe, what is our main aim and agenda here to bring up, okay. Here main aim and agenda to bring up, okay. Observe that part carefully, friends, okay. What you have to do? We have to create what? A duplicate for this container object, okay. So observe here, I have to create this object and this object, the same data, int j equals to 3, 6, getting. Int j equals to 3, 6. and int I equals to what? 6 3, getting, and here base b is there, we have to make that one to refer that object. So it will be as what? A duplicate object creation for both container object and for the contained object. Okay, now observe. So first create a container object. Okay, so let it be a. Observe, this a is local to this deep cloning, this a is local to main, getting. Now observe here. Okay, so now let's create this particular thing. Okay, so a equals to new a of now observe, for a class constructor we have to pass int variable and base object reference as an argument, getting. Now observe here this j, getting. So now observe here you have created base class object or not? Yes, you have created base class object. Okay, now so now let me use directly j here, still I didn't perform any modifications on original objects. So first take the backup, later you perform modifications. If you lose the data, then go for the duplicates objects. Okay, now observe here, let me use directly j. Now what is the second argument? Base reference. How to get that base reference? Simple thing. Observe, first create base class object. Okay, now first create don't use directly be within this one, it will be deep, shallow cloning. You have to create even the duplicate object for contained object also. Okay, now so base b equals to new base. Observe here what the data you have passed here must be the same data, getting, must be the same data. Here you can pass 6 3 also, no issues, but let us follow some standards. Now here you can access what here directly b also you can access. This is not instance method, this variable which is instance can be accessed directly within this one. But observe what is there within the base class constructor as an argument, to base, what it is? Int, getting, int. Now how to access that one? Here you have created b which is also local, getting, this one is also what? Local to main. Later I have done this one, getting, observe this memory representation, important thing, it will act as the guide to us. Okay, now so which is the local to what is that? Local to what is this? Particular main method. But b is instance member, I can access that one within the methods, getting, b is what? An instance member, I can access that one within the instance methods also. Now observe here what is the value of b currently? Initially without creating this object, what will be the value of b? It will be as what? Null, getting, it will be as what? Null, guys. Okay, even compiler will treat that one as null only. Don't write how to access this particular, I can access this b directly. Now how to access this I variable being at this position, b dot I, right? B dot I, observe b dot I, but this is wrong. Why? Means I will tell later. Okay, I will tell later. Whenever compiler encounters this particular statement, b value will be as what? Null. Can you access something on null? No, compile time error. This b still not yet initialized. Who knows that within the main method you may initialize or you may not initialize, getting. So here you will get compile time error if you write this statement. What is that means? Observe here, variable b might not have been initialized. Okay, we'll see that one, how to resolve that one we will see. Okay, observe. Now this part is there. Now let it be. Now thing that you have created, we have avoided this compile time error also, and you have created base class constructor, getting base class constructor with data as what? Same data as part of our original contained object. Now let it be int I equals to 63, different object, new object with a different reference. Let it be 3 1 f is the reference. That one we are assigning to b. Now this b is local to deep cloning method, getting. Now this b is the local to whom? Local to deep cloning. I'm sorry, why I'm going for this one. What is that? Local to deep cloning. Okay, local to deep cloning method. So this one value is what? 3 1 f. That's why referring this object. Now pass this local b variable as an argument to a class constructor. Now it has been satisfied, getting. Pass this b as an argument to a class constructor as second argument. So this will get resolved. Okay, now pass b as an argument here. Okay, now pass b as an argument here. Done, getting done. Now what happens after this object creation? Now you have come to this one. Now a class object created. Okay, a class object created. What is the data of a class object? J, getting. So j you are initializing with j only, getting. Here it has been initialized with which value? After this statement you are calling here, getting. So definitely this j I can access. It has been initialized with 36. I can access that j here directly, no issues. Okay, now observe here. So int j equals to 3 6. Now base b, what will be the base b value? Observe, it is what? 3 1 f. 3 1 f only you are assigning, so it can refer this object, getting base object. Now what you have to do? Return, what is that? Return a, getting. Now close this deep cloning method and close the class called a, getting. Class called a. Now here perform typecasting. It is returning a class object. Let it be this reference as what? 99f. This one I am assigning to a variable 99f, which is local to whom? Deep cloning. A is what? Local to deep cloning. Okay, now this one is referring this one. Now assign this value to any of the other variable of type a1. Perform typecasting. Okay, now here you are having a1 variable having value as what? 99f, which is referring this object only. After this return statement, this entire block will get vanished from the stack. So even local variable also will be vanished. Don't worry, you are having this object reference with a1, getting. You are having this object reference with a1. Okay, so no issues. Okay, you can traverse. Now observe. Here you are having compile time error. How to avoid? I will tell that one later. Okay, observe. Now same statements, follow these statements. SOP of what? Original data. What is the original object? This is the original object. This is what? Duplicate object. Right now observe, a dot j, getting, and give some space. A dot b dot I. What is the answer? 6. Sorry, 3 6. Other one is what? 6 3. Original data. This is the output here. Now modify the original object data. Observe here. A dot j equals to 54. Okay, now a dot b dot I equals to, let it be 45, getting. Now access original object data after modification, getting. SOP of what? Original object data after modification, getting. Let it be a dot j, getting, and other one is what? A dot b dot I, getting guys. Okay, observe, this is separate. Okay, now you are going to lose the data. What will be the output here? Original object data after modification is what? Now you will get here as what? Here observe a dot j. So a dot j will be assigned with value as what? 54. That will be the output 54. And a dot b dot I will be assigned with 4 5. Getting 4 5. What is this? 4 5 will be the output here. Getting. Now we have lost the data. I want to get original object data. We have saved the data safely within the duplicate objects. Now observe how to access that one. Simple thing. SOP of what? Exact data of original object. Okay, let it be A1 dot J. Other one is what? A1 dot B dot I. So here you will get exact data of original object as what? A1 dot J 3 6. Heading. What is that? 3 6. Other one is what? A1 dot B dot I 6 3. Getting. Now this data and this data are same. So you have created a duplicate object for container and for the contained by using what? Constructor initialization. Getting. What we have done here? Instead of initializing the value at the time of declaration, we have done that one by taking the constructors. Getting. So we are having some trouble here. Okay, what is that means? Observe here. Now here we are having the compile time error. I will resolve that one later. Okay, now observe here. Okay, so I have taken the base class in this way, having one parameterizer constructor of type what? Int. Okay, and I have taken a class called A, getting with the instance members as what? Integer. Just declarations, no initialization at the time of declaration. Like this, I didn't do any initialization at the time of declaration. Now base B also is there. Within this class we are having a constructor. We are having a constructor with two arguments. One is int, other one is what? Base. Okay, so at the time of constructor calling of a class, you have to pass as an argument one primitive. At the time of object creation, you will be calling constructor this one. So you have to pass primitive variable as a first argument, primitive literal as first argument, and base class object reference as second reference. Okay, now so within the main method I have created. So first I want to create this class object. Okay, so this class object creation depends upon new one constructor, but constructor is having int as the argument dependency and base class object reference as the dependency. So before you write this first create base class object. So I have created base class object by using parameterized int constructor. Okay, now so because of this statement, this object has been created, not with 45, with data as 6 3. Getting. With data as what? 6 3. Now here this is having the local variable as what? B, which is local to main, because this object created within the main method. Now after that, what we are doing, I have created a class object by using parameterized int and base constructor of this class called A by passing this B as the argument. Okay, now here I have created the data as what? 3 6. Getting. I give the data for a class constructor, a class object j variable as 3 6. Getting. Now this has been created. Now here a is the local variable to whom this main only still. Now let's go for the duplicate object creation to have the backup. So that method implementation we have done within the deep cloning. Why? Object class. Getting. Object class clone method is having shallow cloning implementation. We are customizing that one. We are creating container object and contained object duplicates exactly. Okay, now so first we have to create container object object. So when I am writing container object creation instruction, I come to know this A class is having dependency of int primitive variable value and base class object reference. So I stop here this instruction. I came to base class creation object. So here whatever the data we are having within the original object, that is as part of original data, that must and should be within the duplicate object also. Here I want to access this original object data. Here this is what an instance method area. Instance, from instance area you can access a particular object instance members. From instance area you can access instance members without any restrictions. Okay, now observe here, through B, I mean this object, I mean this I variable is available where within one object. Okay, and that object is having a reference as 1A. So to enter into this one, I should have the address reference value. That reference value available with whom? This object B. So through B dot I am going. If I write that statement, you are having compile time error. Compiler is treating here B variable not at all have been initialized. Here you have to avoid this one. How to avoid that one? Simple. Observe here. I have to call on this object only, right? On this object only, right? Yes, I said one thing to you. We are having one reserved word which always refers, which always contain the reference value of reference value of current object. What is that keyword? This. Okay, this you have to use here. Okay, so here compiler will think, oh, this person is accessing I variable on B after creating this object only. You might be thinking here, hello mister, I have created this object here itself, now on that only I am calling. But compiler is doing some intelligent work here. So let us avoid that compile time error by using what? This. So it will think this person is accessing this I variable through this B after creating object only. So how to avoid this one? You have to put this dot B dot I, so you can avoid the compile time error. So no compile time error. I will show that compile time error. Okay, now so after creating this object with this data, it will be having one reference. That reference is assigned to B. Now this B is local to a deep cloning method. Now create constructor by passing what? J. This is instance area. J is what? Instance variable. Directly access that variable here. No issues. Now pass this B as an argument to this constructor. Now return this A. Return this A. So here, of course, you have created what? This object, everything. Still this one is not yet created, friends. Okay. Now return A. Now I am returning A value. What is A value here? 99F only, right? Observe here. Okay. What is this? It will be 99. Here A value is what? 99. Yeah. Here A value is what? 99. Yeah. Which is local to deep cloning method. Okay. So it is referring this object. Okay. Now what happens? I am returning this 99F. Performing typecasting, declaring or creating a new variable and saving that 99F value within A1 variable. Now this A1 is what? Local to main. Local to what? Main, friends. Okay, that one is what? Local to main. Observe. Yes. Now A1 value is what? 99F, and this object reference is what? 99F. So it can refer this object. Okay. Now, so you are writing return. After the control comes out of that block, all the local variables of this block will get die. Their scope has been finished, their life has been finished. Okay, but still you are having the reference of this duplicate container object within A1 reference. We are using that one. intelligently. Okay, now observe. So what I have done here, original data before modifications, getting I access this data. So what is that? A dot j. Before I execute this statement, what is the value of j here? 36, getting, and what is the a dot b dot I? 63. After modifying, j value is what? 54. After modifying, I value is what? 40. Okay, so I'm accessing modify value. I lost the data. I want to get the original object exact data that I have kept within the duplicate object. Getting? So now how to access duplicate object? By using a1 reference a1.j, a1.b.I. Through that we can access this original object data. Getting? So you will get 3663. Now observe here, let me develop this code. Okay, just 2 minutes. Okay, we'll develop and we'll execute and compile this piece of code, just 2 minutes. Okay, so let me take the class called base. So one of the instance member within this class is what? I just a declaration and declare what? The constructor having an argument as what? Int, and initialize that one by using this dot I equals to I. Okay, now take the class called a. Getting? Take the class called a. Within this, take the instance members as what? J. And what is the other one? Let it be as base. Let it be the variable name as what? B. Now take the constructor to initialize these two instance variables and use this dot j equals to j, and what's the other one? This dot b equals to b. Okay, now take the main method, public static void main. Getting? Now here create an object for a class. Okay, now a of here we don't have no argument constructor, so pass what? First primitive variable 36. I come to know here I want the object reference of base class, so first create the base class constructor, mister. Okay, now new base. Now what is this? Let it be, you're having base class constructor which is parameterized constructor having argument as what? Int. So pass here the value as what? 63. Getting? The same value whatever we have passed as part of our code. Okay, now pass b here. Yes, gone. Okay, now perform what is that? Deep cloning. So let us write that implementation within the cloning. Now control will come to the one method called as deep cloning. Let the return type for that particular method be as what? Object. Okay, now observe here. Okay, now create a new duplicate object. Let it be a equals to new a, local to deep cloning this a. Getting? Local to this deep cloning method. Okay, now pass here the value as what? J. I am accessing within the instance. I am accessing within the instance area, instance variables, no restrictions, and pass what? B here. Observe this part. Okay, B here. First let me take just a b dot I and let me show the compile time error. Later we go for this. Okay, observe. Okay, now let me take just b dot I. Getting? And now create, of course, b dot I. It should not be done here like this. What is this? A class constructor is having dependency of int variable value and also base class instance. So first create here base class instance which is local to this what is that? Deep cloning. Now here access what? B dot I. If I do access this one here, observe here this one for base class constructor, not for this one. I'm sorry. Okay, for base class constructor I am accessing this b dot I. Okay, first let us face this compile time error. Let we go for solving that one. Okay, observe. Okay, now so b dot I. Now what is that? Pass b as the argument here. Now return what? Return a. Getting? Return a. Now yes, that's it. This was the deep cloning method implementation. Now its return type is what? Object. So perform typecasting. Now access the original object data. Getting? What is that? Original data. Now access, where is the original object data? it is available with a reference, small a reference, a dot j comma, what is that, a dot b dot I. Okay, so here you should get original data 3663. Now perform some modifications to original data. Getting b dot I, getting, let it be 45, getting, let it be as what, 45. Yes, now access the original data after modification. Okay, after modification data. Okay, after modification, getting, after modification, okay, data is this one. Okay, now we have lost the data, so let me put what is that, what is that, a1 dot, okay, what is that, original data through duplicate. Okay, original object data, getting, original object data through duplicate. Okay, now observe here. So if I do compile this piece of code, what will be the status? It will give compile time error to us at this position. Getting, so it is thinking that this person is accessing this I variable on null. Initially the b value will be as what, here, null, because of instance variable. Observe here, variable b might not have been initialized. What is the source file name? test.java. Compile this one with test.java. Variable b might not have been initialized. So it is thinking, of course you are having knowledge about that one as what, no, I am not accessing on null here. See here, deep cloning method has been called after this a only, please give me the value, we are asking like that. But here what happens, it is thinking in that way. So how to avoid that one? Use this. Okay, getting this. Okay, this keyword must be used there to avoid that compile time error. Now observe here, even that compile time error is at this line. What is the line number? 24. Okay, observe here, line number 24. Getting, now let me put here this dot b dot I. Okay, now observe this part. Now compile, no compile time error. Now whatever the output we have seen, about the same output, original data 3663, and after modification 5445, and what is this, original. Of course here you have to use what, here I'm getting 5445. Why? Observe here, what the mistake we have done here, I am accessing on original object reference. Observe friends. Okay, observe here friends. So here we have to access original object data, that is exact data of original object on which reference, a1.j, a1.b.I, that is on a1, this object. Okay, this object reference we have to use. So let me use a1 there. Okay, observe. So let me use here as what, a1 dot j and a1 dot b. Observe this code I have modified. Okay, now let me compile this one once again and run this one once again, getting the same output. What is this? Original data is what, 3663. After modification the data is what, 5445. Original object data through duplicate is what, yes, we have gotten the original data. Getting, so this is what our deep cloning, getting through customized implementation. We have gone across through two examples. One is with declaring a variable at the time, initializing a variable at the time of declaration. The other one is what, initializing the variables by using constructors. Getting, by using constructors. Here you might be getting one doubt, hello mister, you can avoid this compile time error by directly taking the value which is there here. Okay, let it be as what, 63. Getting, don't do like that. Okay, don't do like that. You know this value today, getting, tomorrow if you don't know that value, what is the position of us? So please use and go in that way. I have shown you what is the reason here. Getting, so no need to forget this one. You can remember this one for long period of time. This is what, deep cloning. Okay, so which cloning is best to us? at which scenario I have to go for a particular cloning process. Simple thing, if your object is containing only primitive variables, then we have to use shallow cloning. If our object is containing some other object, then we have to go for, that is, you have to implement deep cloning. That's it, simple thing. Okay, I mean nothing much here to talk about the code also. Simple thing, shallow cloning. When you have to use shallow cloning must be used if our object is containing only primitive data variables, and when we have to go for deep cloning, if our object is containing the other object, then you have to go for deep cloning process, otherwise go for the shallow cloning process. Okay, nothing much here to talk. Okay, even we are not having any code. Okay, we will discuss about some other methods of our object class. Each and every method is having lots of implementations. Okay.